Good evening, fellow alumni of the National Head Start Program. I would like to say thank you for the opportunity to speak to you and to share my familiar story. I gotta stop crying.
Good luck.
I was born here in Nashville to a family that knew the meaning of poverty too well. My dad was an alcoholic, and I learned very young how to pickpocketing him when he came home drunk so we could pay our rent. Oftentimes, my mother had to defend herself and me. Things turned violent in our home until she found the Head Start program in Nashville and enrolled me. I can remember the teacher standing at the door, smiling from down the road. As soon as I was in reach, she gave me a hug and made me feel special. We went inside to eat warm food that I didn't have at home. I can remember the walls of the Head Start program. It was beautiful pictures of storybooks that we read in his library. I was very shy and quiet. You stayed out of the way at home. However, my teacher didn't give up on me, like yours didn't give up on you. She reached me on my level. She taught me how to trust. She made me feel like I was safe. I met my husband when I was 18, when I was 17 years old. We were married, and by age 22, I had 2 children. One of which was the perfect age for Head Start. The teacher flagged me down in my grandmother's apartment building. Hey, here's an application. And so we enrolled. As quick as I could, I started volunteering for everything possible. I wanted to be a part of the program. She came to our home because it was a home-based program. And being a stay-at-home mom at 22 with 2 small children, I was eager to talk to a grown-up. We built our friendship quickly, and we're still friends today as well. She took time to know my family, and she realized I didn't have a GED. She brought me a book, and she said, "Here, you're going to go get your GED." She said, if you need any help, I'm going to help you do that. And I really, for the first time, thought, I can do this. So I went back to school and I got my GED. I started working when both my kids went to kindergarten. I started working for the first time out of our home. And a year later, I got a layoff slip. The company shut down. So on Wednesday, I got a pay slip that said, you don't have a job I loved. And on Friday, I got a call from Head Start because one of their teachers had a family emergency and had to leave. And they said, as much as you volunteered, we thought about you. You just popped in our mind, and I feel like it was God. It was a chance. I was supposed to put on a certain path. So, since that time, I was an assistant teacher for many years. Started out as a substitute. But then 4 years of subbing and being an assistant teacher in the classroom. The teacher that I worked with went on maternity leave. And it was right at the beginning of the school year, which meant I had to do all the home visits. And I had to do all of the setting up the classroom, and I had never done that before. So I was a little worried about that. But she went on maternity leave, and I stepped up as the lead teacher. And as that time went by and I learned what my calling was, because when I saw the children's face light up, because I made something that brought learning to them, and that they had that confidence, I can do this, I became addicted to teaching. And I told my supervisor, you're not making me back an assistant. I will do anything, just let me stay the lead teacher. This is what I'm called to do. She said, you're going to have to go to college. You see, growing up poor and not having money, college wasn't in our vocabulary. We were taught, you finish high school, which I did not do. You be good to people and you help people because you're a good person. That was our goal. So I would hear teachers talk about going to college, and some of them would mumble, oh, I gotta get this degree, it's so hard. And I would think, oh, I would do anything to go to college. So my supervisor came and said, we're gonna send you to college. You can take these classes, and if you take these classes and you show us that you're willing to do the work, we'll let you be the lead teacher. That's all it took. I recently, this past May, graduated with my associate's degree. As for a bachelor's in elementary education. And if it wasn't for Head Start, none of this would be possible. My children, my daughter this year goes off to college. Wow. She's graduating this year. And my son, who's a sophomore, wants to do what he loves, and he loves to fish and hunt. He loves nature. So he has chosen to be a TWR agent, and that's what he's working towards. Both of my students are honor roll students. My children work hard. They have value. They value their education. That was planted by Head Start. Our program is so important. If we do not support it for the future, where will the little Lucy's be that are coming up, who don't understand that they're important, that they're valuable? We have to save this program. And you know, believing in my children the way I do, and in the children in my classroom, I hope we understand that it is a true testament that together we can help them reach their full potential. Not just now, but years to come. Now, all throughout their life, they're going to have that value that I'm special. I can do anything I put my mind to. You talked about being a go-getter. I'm a go-getter. I have goals and vision for myself, for my agency. And I just want to thank Head Start for that opportunity. Thank you.